fake or spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk, let's debunk, let's debunk. Open darkness, study pride. Thank God Jesus won't survive. Let's take the truth and get it right, and debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk, let's debunk. Productions, here we go. Bringing you the truth about the paranormal. Not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk, let's debunk, let's debunk. Open darkness, study pride.
Oh, guys, we are in the process of getting our shit together real quick. Give us a moment.
We are not prepared.
We got a phone call, I got a work call about 2 minutes ago. Hang on a second. Let me get back to the comments. Holy shit. There's a lot of comments here. See, I was on a call till like 5 seconds ago.
And then we discovered that we forgot a lot of shit. I'm working on it.
Didn't forget everything. So anyway, welcome, guys. We appreciate you guys being here. Tonight we're going to get into Crow's last video. I don't know if y'all saw it. We're not going to react to the whole thing. Oh my goodness, you're having issues.
I know. This is not the normal setup at all.
We decided to shift Boo over. If you guys, oh Jesus. We'll get it. We promise.
There's Boo.
Yeah, Boo's still in the shot, but not as. We had to move her over. I think she is a little pissed off that we took. Okay, this isn't going to work again.
What? I'm getting there.
Sorry, guys. We are professionals, sort of. And I can't see. Oh boy. So Spain.
You can scoot over some.
Okay. Well, we were trying to kind of keep Boo in the shot.
She's still there. If she would turn her little face, she's pouting right now.
Yeah, she's pouting because she's not in the middle. So
I don't know which way is better to turn her.
we're gonna welcome everybody real quick. Spange, how are you?
Here.
Okay, you'll probably be asleep. That's fine. I don't.
There you go. There's her face.
Especially if you're in the UK, which I believe you are. Michael Burkeen is in the house. Dragon Ranger, hello. Nosferatu. We did buy the Boo chair that she put a big chunk towards. So Caroline Saxby is in the house. Sage Rat is in the house. Ken Gerald, how are you? Lone Wolf, hello. Kristen is in the house. Flower Kevin.
Do you want covers?
Scarborough Gatekeeper, hello. Candy 7 is here as usual. Don't want to forget nobody. Pomp is in the house. Hello, Pomp. Man, I can't see this. Jesus.
Here, you got your butt blanket.
Oh, we got a new member, Scarborough Gatekeeper. Thanks for becoming a member. We appreciate that. Who else we got? Sarah Bowman is in the house. Goth Gal is in the house. Hello.
You want covers? There. We'll kind of cover you up. There.
Sorry, guys. I hate dead air, like with a passion. Pinky is in the house. Hello, Julie N. How are you? Hopefully your situation's getting better. Ozzy Cat is in the house. Hello. Simply Spooky. How are you? Joe fucking Vitale is here. Joey V. Well, yeah, we should call him Joey V.
Joey V. Okay.
Pomp has been a member for 6 months. Pomp, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. Calandra is in the house. Hello, Calandra. If I skip anybody again, I apologize. Pinky has also been a member for 6 months. Wow. We are member twins. Yep, Pomp and Pinky apparently are member twins. John Stupp, how are you?
These things suck.
What?
They're not that warm yet. It takes forever for them to warm up.
Well, they probably expired. Scared Little Raven, how are you, Raven? Ross Side is in the house. Hello, Laura. We will get to the bottom, I promise.
Whoever said hi, Dana, hi.
Leanne the Cleaner, how are you? We're not down at the bottom yet.
I
And
know.
here I am with the dead air. Love it. I just don't want to miss anybody.
Who's got super cold weather right now? 'Cause
Free storms
it is
out.
super cold here.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Like, we don't usually get this cold this soon. So our bodies have not been adapted to
Crow
it.
is in the house.
Crow.
No, it's not awkward, dude. We're not gonna be talking shit about you. I'm gonna agree with everything you said in your video. Maybe expand on it a little bit, but
Yeah, Jeff needs to go to the eye doctor. I got a feeling he's gonna
James, how are you?
I got a feeling he's gonna be going to a couple doctors. So
Let's not.
no, I'm just
already-
saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm
But
already
I'm just
freaked out.
saying, I'm gonna keep on top of him getting to these doctor's appointments.
I'm already freaking out.
Yeah, it's colder than 30s here.
I'm just gonna get. Yeah, there we go. I think I said hello to everybody anyway.
It's
so,
like, I don't even know how cold is it right now.
I don't know. It's probably in the 20s.
It's 20 degrees right now.
Yeah,
It was what, 15 when I went to work this morning.
15.
15.
Yeah, it's cold,
It's cold here.
and I think we're gonna get snow again tomorrow.
Yes. Snow, and like this is the most snow we've had in a long time in November, December, early December.
No, last year it did too.
Didn't seem
It
like it was this
snowed.
much.
It snowed before January, and then we got pretty much nothing.
Yeah,
for
but
the
I'm
rest of the year.
saying November, December, like usually last year we didn't have this much snow in November and December, early December.
I mean,
No,
it's not been like every day. It's been a
no,
couple
but
times,
it's like, it's been crazy, but the cold has
Yeah,
been
cold.
horrible. Oh, and my car is out of windshield wiper fluid.
Oh shit.
And I had dirt on my window and I couldn't get it off. I had to literally go out there, throw some ice on there, make my hand cold.
Today?
And, yes, this morning.
How'd you get dirt on it?
Because when I went high.
Oh, is that from the splatter?
No,
from,
no, no.
oh, okay.
From when
dirt or salt residue?
maybe salt residue, because
Probably
it
salt.
was like after it warmed up and it defrosted, then I
Mhm.
had streaks. I was like, Jesus. Why don't
Well,
you
your
make
windshield
that?
wipers aren't the greatest anyway.
I know I need new ones.
Is she like sleep standing again?
Yeah, she's kind of
Yeah.
sleep leaning.
We gotta find. So I want to include Boo in the next video, and it's for a
Oh.
good stick. So we gotta find somebody that would have. What would Boo sound like?
Oh no.
What?
I found a voice changing box
Okay,
that she may be getting for Christmas.
but we need it before that.
Okay, maybe she'll get it before Christmas.
Don't.
Okay.
Because we'll try, because there is some voice changing stuff on my video software. So let's try
Yeah,
that
we
first.
got to figure out what type of voice she's going to have, though.
I feel like she would. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard Ghost Bader Mandy. I think she would sound like that, like a. I don't want to say this. This is not meant to be like mean or nasty or anything like that. But Mandy's got like a raspy voice, like she might smoke.
I think she needs to
Maybe
be a
drink some
country
whiskey.
hick.
You think so? Or a Mexican.
I think. Well, she is Mexican. She was
Yeah.
raised on tequila and
Tequila and refried
tacos
beans.
and tacos. Come on, say you were raised on tacos.
Yeah, Joe. I know.
She's
what you're
giving me
doing,
the
Joe.
side eye.
Yeah, she's pissed that she's not in the center. I guarantee it. Are you mad you're not the center of attention tonight, Miss Boo?
He's tired though. Bubba's chilling under his doggy butt blanket.
Joe, I know you're not a fan. I know, but she does have a unique voice that I think Boo would maybe sound like if Boo could talk. Oh, so what should we chat for a couple minutes, or should we get right into the Crow reaction? You haven't seen this yet. I have.
Nope.
But you'll have a lot of stuff to add too. I got a notification today that I was mentioned in Beardo's last video. But then, so I watched the video and I thought it was new content. I'm like, man, this sounds familiar to what he put out about a year ago about that Jed guy. And it turns out like that video was 10 months ago. It's not a new video. I don't know why it decided to send me a notification today that I was mentioned in it. Maybe he's uploading some stuff because I know he had to take some stuff down
Oh.
because when he was getting those copyright strikes, he dumped a lot of stuff or made a lot of stuff private. So maybe that's why. I don't know.
If you guys could see Boo, it's too cute.
So should we get right into the crow reaction?
I guess so.
Yeah, this isn't like the Sonic guy I disagreed with a little bit on some of the stuff he said, but this is going to be more agreeing than anything else. So, I got you headphones for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, I think you're right, Scarborough. He unprivated some stuff, so maybe that's why I got the notification. So let's go ahead and share the screen. I should probably sing while I'm doing this or something like that.
Hey, everybody like my shirt?
Entire screen.
I don't know if you can see it. No, the Boo Paranormal's there. Which way? I have to go this way.
What does it say?
It says, "Oh my God, Becky, look at her tree."
Oh, there we go. So we got Big Crow, Little Jeff, and Dana. No, I didn't agree. I didn't disagree a lot with Crow. We did a reaction video where he did his live stream on Omar, and there's just some things that were said about Christians that I kind of wanted to not go against him on, but defend real Christians, because I think Christians get shit on a lot. We had him on to talk about it. It was cool. I didn't play the clips that I wanted to, but yeah. Saudi guy is always wrong. Nobody listened to him. He's all about that spirit box life. Yeah, the dead bell, which is my favorite equipment to hate. What are you doing?
She was laying down.
You're supposed to be part of a radio show.
I know, but she was laying. Now I'm kind of stuck. Now she's laying on me.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is Crow of Judas. We're not going to play the whole thing because I want people to go watch the video on his channel so he gets to view. Yeah, she does that to me too. Okay, here we go.
In your chair.
3, 2, 1.
Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. You know, I've been in the paranormal community for a number of years now, and I've felt this brewing for quite a while now, actually. You know, when I first started, it was pretty much debunkers on one side and investigators and ghost hunters on the other side, right? But as time passed, a community started to form, and debunkers started
Should have had popcorn.
befriending ghost hunters and vice versa. And we started becoming a
Okay, so this I just wanted to add. I think, and I think you go ahead and you go on to say it, Crow, but like in my mind, debunkers and paranormal investigators aren't different. I mean, a big part of your job when you're a paranormal investigator is to be a debunker. I mean, you have to. If you're not doing it right. That's just flat out how it is. I think there's another class. I think the other class is ghost hunters, which like I'll break out apps and stuff when I'm ghost hunting, like not doing a serious investigation. Now we don't use them like everybody else uses them, but I mean, if people that have watched the show will know that like I'll write down 4 words on a piece of paper and I won't say it. And if I want the app to say one of those 4 words or phrases. Now, if something like that happened, that would impress me a little bit. So, but then I think there's also just content creators that are out making paranormal stuff because it's selling, and they really could give two. If the paranormal views went down, I think they would move on to something different, really, really quick, and not even, do paranormal investigations. What do you think? Were you paying attention?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
because you know that we don't, when we go to a place like Collingwood,
yeah,
we don't do the same things that we do in someone's house.
No, I think if we did stuff, people are bored if we tell them what we do at. I mean, people are like, really,
It's
this
boring
is what
as
you
shit.
do. Yeah,
It really
if we tell them
is.
what we do at
Sucks.
when we do a residential. I mean, it's not.
And what
compared
really
to-
sucks is when you come home and you have to go over all of it. Crow, of
Yes.
course you love Omar. So yeah, I mean, it's paranormal investigations are not fun.
Yeah,
Like a
it's-
lot of times on ghost hunts, we'll just like, okay, something happened at this moment. So we go to our video and be like, okay, did we capture that? Like, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And it doesn't happen
like when we're doing residentials, we don't even timestamp. Where, like when we're doing like ghost hunting, we actually will say Mark, and then we'll actually put out a time a lot of times so we know.
But we do that too at residential stuff.
Yeah, but not
you
as
hear
I
something-
think we do it more on
Yeah.
ghost hunts than we do residential, because I think residential stuff we don't catch stuff as readily as we catch stuff, like we don't hear as much stuff.
a lot of mouse movement going to happen tonight. Debunking and investigating are two sides of the same coin. Exactly. It is truth seeking. However, one gets a bad rap because it is not as hands-on. Investigating uses debunking. Correct. There are a couple that debunk that I don't think investigate. I could be wrong, but I don't think the Shape is an investigator. Crow, I don't think you are too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're a straight up debunker. And I don't think that you need to be an investigator to be a debunker.
Mm-mm.
However, debunking is the most important part of an investigation. So,
If you're a true investigator, you're going to debunk. Heck, I mean, people are shocked that I debunk stuff all the time.
I don't think people are shocked.
I mean, it's some people, because
That's
of
what we're
being a
supposed to do.
medium, they think it's like that I'm like, I debunk it all the time.
And that's another thing too. Everybody says all mediums are fake, and I'm here to tell you, like, I believe in mediums. I know some that, like, they've got something that I can't explain. It doesn't work like
everybody
the
thinks,
YouTube mediums. Like, they just, oh yeah, they're going to get a reading on everybody they meet. It doesn't work that way. I mean, from what I've seen. So yeah, let's play a little bit more. I keep reaching for the mouse where it's supposed to be, and it's not there.
Debunker/investigator community, and that is still very much expanding today. And that has been a great thing, because getting to talk and know and be good friends with investigators has really helped me a lot understand certain aspects of the field. You know, for a while I was kind of in my own little bubble with debunking. Just, I didn't know what I was doing, guys. Look, I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But
Oh, come on, give yourself some
hanging out
credit.
with investigators was very eye-opening, because you're
Hey,
getting
Marat.
to learn about different things, about cameras and stuff like that, and equipment they're using, and you're getting the other side of the coin, right? But I very, very much feel that debunkers are misunderstood, especially by investigators. And I could tell you,
Okay, we'll go on to see what he has to say about that. But I agree. I think investigators think that debunkers are here just to shit on their videos and crap all over them. And that's not.
Yeah.
I mean, but that being said, some of these guys are so ridiculous. I mean, we kind of are a little bit. Like, Crow, I'm not going to say who it is, because I don't think Crow said who it was in his video, but there's one guy that Crow talks about. I don't think he mentioned his name. But yeah, I mean, they're just ridiculous. The twins are obviously ridiculous. Sam and Cole, they're not investigating guys. For people to call them paranormal investigators is like an insult. They're not investigators. They are. Well, I feel Sam and Colby are content creators.
Mm-hmm.
I think if the ghost hunting paranormal stuff dried up, they'd be out in a second and onto something else that sticks. I don't think they would do this ever again. But
They
it's weird.
find something else to do content on.
Well, when they were on Joe Rogan, they said that was their goal, was to be famous. That it's not to discover the truth. It's not to, investigate paranormal stuff. It's just to be famous. That's their goal. They found, I mean, they're obviously doing something right, because they've got, more followers and views and all that shit more than anybody else. So, I mean, but they're in it for content creation. That's it, in my opinion. I agree, but there are times I see.
It's up here.
Goddamn.
I would do it, but I'm kind of out of whack in the moment.
Agreed, but there are times I see debunkers going after the people and not the investigation. That gets upsetting.
But that's kind of hard though, because it's the person that's doing the stuff that's causing it. I mean, they're the ones setting it up.
And some things are so egregious, like Paranormal Nightmares. Like, I don't like them. They're bad people, in my opinion. What they're doing is awful. So when I talk about Paranormal Nightmare, yeah, I'm going after the people as well as their investigations, because what they're doing is crap.
Yeah.
They're hurting people. And
But
that's-
then when you have somebody where you can actually sit there and debunk, like, okay, so you took all this time to set up so a string could move a curtain, but why didn't you spend that time truly investigating the house?
because they're the content creators.
But that's what but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But then you get mad, they get mad then when they get debunked. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, you should have done it the right
Which
way.
that was a solid Crow debunk. I mean, when you caught Barrier Beyond, like, no doubt in my mind, that was absolutely a string. I keep reading for the mouse. All right, I'm trying to get Crow over here because he's obviously in the chat. It's hard to not get personal. I try not to. Yes, it's hard not to, but some of these guys just make me so freaking mad that I can't help but get personal. Like Paranormal Nightmare. Like everybody watching this show or has seen anything we do, any of our live shows, knows that I can't stand those guys, and it is personal. That's not why I make videos about them, because what they're doing is garbage, but it is personal with them, with me and them, because they're doing this residential stuff. That Jake the Ghost Hunter, he's another one that tried this. He felt that house calls were his thing. I don't want to say I dislike Colin, but there's a lot of stuff that Paranormal what's this channel? The Paranormal Files. There's a lot of stuff that he's done that I'm like, dude, you are really stepping on some sketchy, shady shit here, in my opinion. Project Fear, not even in the description, do they call themselves? They probably do call themselves investigators because they think they are. Project Fear, but they're not. They're content creators. That's, they're doing this, or maybe at best ghost hunters, but they're definitely not paranormal investigators. All right, let's go ahead and listen a little bit more to what Crow has to say.
Take down your comment.
Yeah, let's take his comment down first because no one gives a shit. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this much. I know that as overall, the bunkers are watching investigators way more than investigators are watching debunkers.
That's a good point.
Now, I do know there's a lot of teams out there that watch debunkers. That's all good. But sometimes I'm blown away by what I hear some ghost hunters say about debunkers, their lack of knowledge about debunkers and where they're coming from on things. And by the way, this is not aimed at all ghost hunters or anything like that. I've met some along the way that were like this. I've seen them from afar. I've watched different videos of people talking, and I just feel like that debunkers are misunderstood because, for one thing, a lot of the debunkers are investigators. Now, back in the day, and back in the ancient days, back in 2019, yeah, you could say, oh, yeah, you guys are just debunkers. You just sit behind a computer screen. But times have changed. And I think it's very much an inconvenience for ghost hunters because they used to be able to love to say, oh, you're just basement dwellers. You just look at a screen, which I want to touch on that a little bit later as well. But the inconvenience to them is now that we have debunkers that are going all around the world and actively going ghost hunting. And not only that, we are friends and sometimes best friends with real investigators. So guess what? That also go to these locations that everybody else goes to, like Waverly Hills, Sally House, Monroe.
That's a good point too. And he just says it, the Monroe House. Like, most of the debunkers do investigate now. Mythos does. Although, where is Mythos? I hope he's good. Obviously, Joe Vitale, Beardo, Side Eye Guy. And like I've said this before, Side Eye Guy really, really takes it serious. He doesn't. I thought it was going to be just go run around and joke the whole time, but he actually is. He does take it serious. He doesn't. Yeah, he makes jokes and things like that. We all do, but he's, he does the investigation part. He does take seriously. There was something else I was going to say. That
I'm laughing because I went to band camp too.
What are people saying about band
I
camp?
don't know. Crow started it saying one time at band camp, and then a couple of people. I'm like, yeah, I went to band camp too. So.
Yeah, and okay, so Cree, you actually bring up a really, really good point too. And we got to highlight this. Sorry. I'm not saying that there aren't teams lying on purpose, but I honestly don't believe all of them do. I don't either. I think a lot of them are big believers. But I also think Omar kind of spilled the beans a little bit when he did his video and said, I think these YouTube channels, once they start to get a taste of that, like that money and those views, it's like, boy, you better come out with something good next time. So I think that happens. But yeah, I think a lot of them are just, they don't know what they're doing because they're content creators first, ghost hunters second. So I think a lot of them, they watch what the big channels do and basically copy and paste. And it's like, no, they're not doing it right. So Joe, let's see what Joe has to say. Part of being a paranormal investigator is to debunk. Yep. Looking into claims, finding logical explanation. It's the foundation. Exactly. Yep. And that's what we said here in the beginning. It's this first and foremost, you debunk everything you can. You know, even doing residential cases, that's the first thing we do. We look into, you know, mental health problems, drug problems, things like that. Is that stuff going on? You know, the last thing we do is look into anything paranormal.
Yeah.
I think we can tell when somebody is misled and just outright fake. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of a channel that I think actually believes the bullshit. Like they don't think that they're wrong or faking. I would think Colin is one. I mean, I'm probably gonna get killed for making that statement, but has he ever gotten caught faking? Like straight up, no questions, faking. Sam and Colby too. Have they ever got straight up caught faking? 100% for sure. I do feel a lot of stuff is misidentified, especially on YouTube paranormal channels, whether it's intentional or not. Yeah, I agree. Maybe, okay. So here's a case: is that dude from Spectre Paranormal? Are they faking their stuff, or is he just that bad at investigating? I kind of got to think he knows what's going on, but you know, I don't know. It is generally seen that there are different levels of content. Not everything is outright fake. Some just for entertainment. No care in the investigation. Sometimes misguided. Yeah, and that's the thing. You don't want to call somebody who's misguided. You don't want to call them fake. I mean, you want to point out where they're wrong, but I mean to call a channel fake is a big. You've got a big burden of proof that you have to show. I think. Shape is okay. So Shape has done 100% debunk on Paranormal Files. Okay. So I stand corrected because I just haven't seen it. Not saying that it doesn't exist, but I'll have to look that one up. But I believe if Shape 100% nailed him, I believe you, Crow. Sam did run from a walking doll once. Seems yeah, see, and that's the thing, that a lot of this stuff seems sketchy, especially because I've been investigating for a long time. I've never seen that shit. You don't get mad, but right, I agree. I'm pretty sure he's faking, but you know, I don't know. Is he just wrong, or does he know what he's doing? Just did with the last video for Helmut. Crow Judas wasn't the only time for calling the table thing, and it wasn't him doing it. Cree, even though Colin wasn't doing it, he had to know that was his brother-in-law. Like, he had to know that. So if he's the one that edits the videos, I would say that's faking. I totally forgot about that too, by the way, in the statement that I made, because that's just not believable to me. Dana's like on a lot of this, like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, exploring with Josh, I don't mind him. I think I don't know that he's ever faked things. He's definitely embellished in some of the stories and things like that, and he's a big believer. So yeah, he may be one that hasn't out and out faked, like, you know, set up string and stuff like that, but you know, maybe gotten a lot of stuff wrong. I'm not even talking about the table thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Point out the lack of truth-seeking and useless methods. If the people keep doing the debunk actions, they are aware of what. Show you who they are. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's a good point too. But do they watch us to show, like, do they watch Kenny Biddle to know that the SLS camera is a piece of shit? Like, I don't know that they do. I gotta think that they know it's a piece of shit, but maybe some of them don't. I don't know, man. It's a tough call because, like I said, if I'm gonna call somebody fake, I better really catch them and know exactly what I'm talking about. So sad that we find ourselves spending more time and energy sifting through YouTube paranormal drama bullshit than actual exploration. Yeah, but Jonathan, unfortunately, I hate to say it, those videos get numbers. If you can tap into a controversial part, something like that, then yeah, it's going to be a big video. I agree, Jeff, but it isn't something you can actually prove. I don't remember the shapes debunk. There are things you can prove, Cree. I 1000% believe that. Like, I caught Paranormal Nightmare overlaying audio. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that's exactly what they did. So the fact is, I think most casual viewers aren't able to spot the difference. Exactly. They're not able to. And the thing is, we get so many cases, we've kind of shut a lot of that residential stuff down. But when skinwalkers became the popular thing, you know how many calls we got about skinwalkers? I'd never heard of that before in my life until, like, Zach Baggins went to that skinwalker ranch. Then all of a sudden, everybody had a skinwalker in their backyard in, like freaking New York City.
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous. A lot of times I think it's purposeful. I really do. There was an actual question. There we go. What about the SLS app? I saw Mo Sargi is an absolute joke, in my opinion. It is worse than the SLS, I think. But the whole thing is just flawed from the beginning. An SLS camera is made to pick up something with mass. And a lot of the people that build those cameras want the first and second generation cameras because the software was flawed. So friends that are paranormal investigators, and they do not know that have these things can be a lot of the people out there, they're just copying what they see on YouTube and TV. They don't know what they're doing. A lot of times when I go to locations and I know there have been bigger channels there who are accused of faking, I can get staff owners to Yep. And it is cool to go to a location that a bigger channel has been to, aka, like in Joe's case, the Conjuring House, where they showed how those cars move on that little table. Like, you get to go there and see, like, how you can go recreate what the paranormal channels had in their video. Beardo just did a debunk video that was out of this world good. It was great to see. I haven't seen that yet. I've missed his last couple. So, what's up, AV Stevie? How are you? All right, should we watch a little bit more? I think we should. And again, we're only going to watch a very small portion of this because I want people to go to Crow's channel. Hopefully, you guys have all.
House, you name it. And I think what's happened is, for a lot of them, the gig is up. Because for a long time, it was just the so-called ghost hunters going to all these locations and all this stuff happening, right? But until we started meeting real investigators, right, that would go up to these locations, these very same locations that all these other teams went to, and guess what? Nothing's happening. Not even a fucking rat fart, okay? We now have debunkers going all over the world going to investigations. I live vicariously through my ghost hunting friends, and I appreciate them. I've done a Zoom call with Joe Vitale at the Monroe House of me asking him questions on the Estes method before.
Like I hear voices.
I have sat around for hours and hours talking and debating with my investigator friends about different techniques, what they think works and what doesn't work. So debunkers are no longer these basement dwellers that do not go investigating, that don't know anything about investigating. Because guess what? We know all about it now. And one thing that's been funny to me is that when debunkers or real investigators go to these places, nothing happens. There might be a couple things, a tap here. That was kind of weird. We don't know. We can't explain that one small thing, but nothing's happening.
And that too, I mean, like, just because you can't explain it doesn't mean it's paranormal. You know, there are a few things that we've had happen to where, and we've talked about them here on the show before, like that Hear Us at the Century Tavern. Like, in my mind, that was paranormal. In my mind, like, I 1000% believe that's probably the clearest case of it I've ever seen or heard. When that voice was right here, and it was not an outside voice, it was
And
right in my ear.
everybody heard
And
it.
everybody in the room heard
And
it.
every recorder picked it up.
Yep. And it was clear what it said. It wasn't like a noise that we turned into words. It was, so I mean, that's things like that I can't explain. But here's another good example, like Crow's talking about how, you know, now investigators that have debunking channels are going and investigating these places. You know, when Twin Paranormal came to the Collingwood Arts Center, how many times have we been there?
I can't count. I mean, it's a lot.
Yep. And we've had stuff happen there, but not near the amount that they had happen in a matter of a few hours.
And ironically funny, a lot of times when you're focusing, it's like they go, I mean, they do male, they kind of trigger male and female, but more females have issues than male.
Yes. There's something there that does not like women, in my opinion. Of the people that I know that have been, like, you know, attacked there,
The majority have been women.
It's all been women. No, take that
Because
back.
Grizz and
Yeah, Grizz did.
but on that day, how many people? I mean, that everybody was getting it that day. But outside of that, everybody that's been, it's been females.
Yep.
That we've had issues that we've all been.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. I'm trying to get the mouse over there. Thank you, Sage Rat, for the 250. We appreciate that. We need to keep curious and asking hard questions. I do feel, and I think Crow mentions it in his video. Oh, Miss Boo. We've got to find a way to do more experimentation stuff and to do more serious things on investigations, but make it entertaining. Because otherwise, no one's going to watch it. I mean, you guys probably would, but I'm just saying, like, there's got to be a way to do that. And that's why I haven't put out my investigation videos from with Dawson from Randolph County. I haven't found a way to make that video different than what everybody else is doing all the time. Same with Joe and Kenny at the Monroe House and
This is funny.
Sada Guy. I'm trying to think of something. You didn't know Dana was on.
I know. I'm like,
Dana's always on. Probably because last week you got booted off to the side.
See, now I don't agree with
I
that.
disagree.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah. If it's used the right way,
And only on ghost hunts.
yeah, ghost hunts.
But it doesn't need to be part of everybody's video
No.
every time, every week.
Because we've had some seriously interesting things happen
Right.
doing it.
Now, am I going to claim that it's absolutely paranormal?
No.
Absolutely not.
It's just,
I take it for what it is. I know it's a broken radio.
but just with the people, but also we've stacked it so we might get more.
I think Crow does say farther along in the video that, and we do need to do this. We need to come up with a way that the audience can hear what the spirit box is saying.
Yeah.
So, like, if a person's just blurting out words and it's like, wait, that didn't say that, like, then you're gonna know something fishy's going on.
Actually, no. I don't, like, when I do it, I mean, you're not going to start hearing. I mean,
No, I get what he's saying. He's
yeah.
right.
What do you mean?
Like if you're looking for paranormal words,
Oh, yeah, in that
you're gonna
sense,
hear
yeah.
it. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if you're a receiver on that, like, I know I can go. I mean, I've gone like 5-10 minutes with nothing,
Mhm.
and then I'll get one word, and then I might sit there another 5-10. But it's the one, like, I love it when we take people on ghost hunts and we're doing it, and they don't really know. They shout out words that are like every 2 seconds, boom, boom, and it's like there's never that many words.
And that being said too, when we do that with newer people, because we did some ghost tours this year, we always tell people, like, look, this isn't proof of anything. It's just fun to do, because when you're taking a group of people, throughout a building, you've got to do something to make it interesting.
And,
other than, because otherwise you're walking around with 10 people or more.
Or you send the medium with no equipment and doesn't do investigations.
Right. The people don't, the people, like, they want to see the equipment. But like I said, we do tell people that, like, we have a K2, but here's my big problem with it is I think it goes off when a mouse farts. You know what I mean? Like, so we do bring it, set it out, and, kind of have a little fun with it. Otherwise, you're walking 10 people around in a building, and we do educate them that it's crap. Yeah, the audio splitter, James. I'm going to do that sometime. Every time I try, and I figured out what happened the last 2 times I tried, when I turned that speaker on, it was connecting to my phone Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, the speaker doesn't work. Damn it, we can't do it. Yeah, exactly. And there again, Sarah, there's no proof of it. It's just sometimes some things are interesting. Yep, and that's another thing too, because you gotta, if you don't have my respect as an investigator, like, your Estes method is always going to be sketchy to me.
Well, and
I'm
like
not talking about you, Crystal.
No, but like what we've done is we will have the one person, we'll have one person that is in one room, the other person is on another floor in another room asking the questions. So you have them where there's no, I mean, we've done it that way. Mm-hmm. So I mean, we tried to do it so it seems the hardest way that you could try to, it's like somebody can hear you. Know what I mean? So.
And another thing I do is I like to use the AM band, because FM, like, shit just kicks off all the time. Go up one and click that one.
Which one? This one?
Yep. So there's a limited way that people can investigate. Videos get old. And that's what I'm saying is I think we've got to come up with some new stuff to do that's more scientific, but there's got to be a way to make it more interesting. Because, I mean, a lot of the videos are just the same. That's why I can't watch. I don't really watch much paranormal content anymore. Anything that's changing, like a TV or radio, pick up words. Yeah, Crow, you're right. But sometimes when you ask a question and that person can't hear you, and then they say something that exactly answers your question, I'm not saying it's a ghost, but it's interesting. Yep, click that one. Why is the Estes method paranormal? Because it was on TV. I mean, it doesn't mean it is, but I mean, that's the reason that everybody does it, I think. It's very much interactive, instead of just, because no one is going to watch any video where all you do is sit in an empty room and talk to walls. No one is going to watch that. So you kind of do have to put some stuff out. So Joe said he did something new. He's not going to tell anybody yet. Okay, Joe, if you want to keep it to yourself, that's whatever, man. Whatever. Use an S method, but with one of the ghost apps.
Oh, we don't do
ghost
apps.
That's stupid. I've not yet seen that, but that's ridiculous. I've been It's nothing new. Ghost Adventures just made it more mainstream.
Harold
Did Ghost
would
Adventures
disagree.
do that first? I thought it was Amy and
Harold would disagree.
yeah, Harold thinks he invented it, but there's no way. I don't know that did Ghost Adventures do that a lot. I know Amy Bruni and whatever that other dude's name is, they did it quite a bit. Okay, if Joe says Ghost Adventures did it, I'll take your word for it. Let's see. Wait, Joe, you put this video out already?
I don't think he's done it yet,
Why didn't I get a notification?
right?
I'm a member on this damn channel. Incognito, thank you for becoming a new member. We appreciate that. She is very, very upset with the Vlad the Impaler stalker over in the UK. I think most of you know who we're talking about. Dana probably doesn't.
No, but I saw the message, so.
Okay. It's that Lee guy from.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I personally think it's
Yeah, the
Getting
video's
to-
not out yet.
the trigger to get there. Is it certain people, certain places, certain weather pattern? Yeah, and that's something we should do. And I definitely need to do that more. Is like, writing down like the weather, the moon phase, just all this kind of stuff, and see if that plays into anything. I don't know that it does, but see, not a question. Carl Pfeiffer and Connor Randall did it first at the Stanley. Okay. Hellier and Kindred Spirits at the same time. I've never watched the whole Hellier thing. We started to watch it. Get another question. Oh, no. That was one you just put up there. Jesus. I'm an idiot.
Get with the program.
You got it. I can't see, so that's an issue. You're going to pull that one hair when I look like a freaking homeless guy?
No. Just being nice.
All right, let's get into Crow again and see.
Debunkers go to Ancient Ram Inn. Nothing. Nothing happens. Nothing. Project Fear and all these other teams go, and it's wall to wall. Ghosts are every fucking where. And now the excuse is, wait for it, it's because you're closed-minded. It's because you don't believe. That's a very convenient excuse. And by the way, that rule does not apply to debunkers. I believe half or most of the debunkers are believers. I'm very much a believer. I believe in some stuff that other debunkers don't, as far as aliens and things like that. It's just a convenient argument to say,
Yeah, Crow,
well, you
we're
know
only going to
what?
watch a
You
little
guys
bit of
didn't
this.
catch anything
Because, we're only 4 minutes in. We're not going to react to the whole thing.
You're too close.
Plus, I want people to go to your channel and
You're
watch it.
too cynical. No, how about this? We're based in reality. How about this? I'll go a step even further. What if it's not that debunkers are closed-minded? What if we're not cynical? Maybe we are more of a critical thinker than a lot of ghost hunters are.
That's it right there. It's all about critical thinking, and like I said, when we do cases with houses, you have to look for a rational reason before you start looking for ghosts. That's just dumb to go in there and take the client's word for it that everything that they say.
It's funny because we go we do it though too. We're going in with multiple sets of eyes.
Mm-hmm. And we've also already sat with them usually for a couple hours and did an interview where we asked a shit ton of personal questions.
But not only that, but even with the video, we go back and watch that video that we did over again to see if we catch anything. But then we have send us other people open and watch it to see if they catch anything that we're not catching.
Yep.
So
let's see. Incognito. Thank you very much for the 99. I believe that's euros. That's not pounds, right?
I don't know.
I think that's euros. Me. Yeah, that's euros. I don't know. Usually I get corrected by one of our UK people.
That's an Aaron question.
Huh?
Aaron. That's who you would ask.
I'm pretty sure that's euros. The pounds is the other symbol. Yes, Sam and Colby absolutely have a board game.
Are you kidding
I
me?
think J Carts bought it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is. If it's like a Clue type game, or I don't know what it was.
Stupid.
Some lady picked it up. Oh God. Some lady picked it up. I looked at her and said, "Put it back."
Oh
That's
my God.
awesome. And I believe that you did that, Steph. I really do.
That's
I
funny.
think Steph is one of those people. I don't think Steph takes a lot of shit from people or holds back what she thinks. Hey Debs, how are you? They claim to speak to Ed and Lorraine Warren using the Estes method, and Ed and Lorraine are helping them speak to missing. Who are we talking about? Because that's preposterous. That's ridiculous. Not what you're saying, but like, ain't nobody speaking to Ed and Lorraine through the Estes method. My opinion. My opinion. The game has been out for several months. It's a mystery game. Okay. It's a mystery game. Why I'd pay for the? Yeah, it's a mystery. Why anybody would pay for that? They're in a. Hang on a second. They are in a. Oh yeah. I saw that too. I got to look at that. I think you sent it to our Boo page.
Yep.
Yeah, I get busy at times, and like, so, and we've all gone over this 1,000 times. I'm a dumbass. I'm very forgetful. Everybody knows this. So if you send me something and I don't get to it, don't hate me and think that like I'm ignoring.
No,
Just
keep
think I'm
sending
an
it
idiot.
because usually I tell him and he goes, "Yeah, I'll take care of it," and then he doesn't, and then I don't go back to it sometimes. Sometimes I do, but if you send a reminder to me, I should just tell people to contact me on my own page, and then I can just be like, "Hey, go check this out on the Boo page."
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times I'll see it, but I'll look at it at work,
And then you
forget
forget
to
about
get
it.
back
I
to it.
know.
So
I mean, I sometimes have downtime at work, so I do pay attention to stuff a little bit more.
oh, I did, and she said, "No way, my daughter loves them." Oh God. I said, "I bet they love your daughter because she uses your credit card to give the money so that they can be millionaires." Yeah.
And then she said, "Oh my God, true,
Yep.
yeah."
It's tough to admit. Tough to admit to. Oh, apparently Chris is in the house. Hello, Chris. Yep, Debs is from Australia. Yep, that's right. All right, we're going to watch a few more minutes of this, and then again, we're going to encourage everybody to go to Crow's channel. I'm sure all of you have already, but if not, don't out yourself, but go over there and watch this video after our show, of course.
And it took me a while to realize this. And that's exactly what it is. And this is not everybody, but this happens all the time. I've seen it so many times. I've been out to a location and I've talked to the walls. You weren't there. I know it wasn't. Investigators, and this is not, again, I'm not painting a broad brush here. I'm talking about the ones that I've experienced like this. There's one guy made a video not too long ago. I won't even name names just for the sake of this video, who was calling us old heads and things like that.
I know who you're talking
Meanwhile,
about.
he goes out there with apps and DR60s, and
you didn't say it, so I won't either.
everything's a ghost, right? No critical thinking whatsoever of that guy, by the way. I think their team is an absolute joke. I think debunkers are critical thinkers. And if that comes off as snobbish, oh well, because that's how I feel. Maybe debunkers don't want to take things at face value. Maybe we want an explanation of why the REM pod went off. Maybe we don't want to go into a building and have an app lead us every step of the way. Maybe we want to know what's behind that wall, where the object came from. And this is leading me to the point of that's why we need more critical thinking in the paranormal field across the board. It is bad out there, guys. YouTube has
It's
ruined
horrible.
paranormal.
1,000%.
Honestly, I've been watching paranormal from back in the 80s and 90s. It's always been bad, okay? But it's always lacked critical thinking, to be honest with you. But I'm telling you right now, some of the stuff that's coming out, it's garbage. You have people.
So yeah, let's kind of get back into the recent history of paranormal content. Like it started out with the TV shows, And everybody knows Ghost Adventures was outrageous. But some of these YouTube channels make Ghost Adventures look like a fucking science experiment. Like the twins,
Oh.
Sam and Colby, like they've taken Ghost Adventures and injected it with steroids. It's just ridiculous. I haven't watched Ghost Adventures in a long time, so I'm assuming they're still doing the same thing that they've always done. But see, this guy speaks sense. Yeah, Incognito. If you haven't been to Crow's page, go watch the rest of this video there because we're
It's
not going
good.
to show much more of it. Crow's been a good friend of us from the beginning. Honestly, he was one of the first creators to reach out to us and like try and help us out. So we appreciate that, Crow. We've never spoken an ill word about each other or to each other. It's always been nothing but compliments, and Crow's a good dude. So
Late nights sessions.
yeah, some late night lives. Although Crow likes to do third shift work, like he likes to go on at like 3 or 4 in the morning. And
I laugh because sometimes I'm getting up for work and they're just getting off. There.
not me,
No.
but Crow. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I laugh because I'm like, oh, okay. Or they're just getting on and I'm going and like getting up to go to the bathroom. I was like, they're on right now. Although there has been times that between you, Joe, and
Dawson.
Crow and Dawson,
Yeah,
I have
We've
come
had some
out
late
here
night
and
ones.
you guys are still on. The
Yep.
best one though was last New Year's.
yeah, that was not a good look for me.
That was the
That's-
best one when I had to come and end the show for you.
Hand up. Dana had to take over because Joe said, let's take a freaking break. It's his fault. So I went and took a nap. Didn't get up.
Wouldn't get back up.
Nope, I was done. I should have never ever joined that stream. I was inebriated because it was after midnight on New Year's. So yeah, that was not a good look for me.
No.
But whatever.
It was funny.
That's why Zach
The,
has a
pic, the
small
way you were
speaker.
laying with the dog, half on the bed, half off.
Well, because it was only taking a break. I didn't want
Yeah.
to fully commit to going to bed.
You ended up because I shoved your leg on the bed. And
Yeah, I wasn't fully committing, but it just happened. So Crow gets off at weird times, especially when I'm on the phone with him. I don't like it when he gets off the phone. Hey man, whatever you guys do in private, it's between you two. So what did he say?
See,
I'm trying to do live streams at normal people hours.
but normal people hours is everybody's normal hours are different. Because like when I was a third shifter, my normal hours was like late at night or early in the morning. So
Yeah, like Ken Jarrell says, at 3 a.m. is when all the good shit happens. So
mhm.
yep, everybody knows that. Is that an Ed and Lorraine thing? Did they originate that thought, or was
Oh, the
that?
2 o'clock is the bewitching hour.
I thought it was 3 a.m.
Oh, 2 or
the
3.
witching hour. Yeah. Did they come up with that, or was that someone else's idea that they just went with? I think they might have.
Let's see if we can find out.
Mrs. Boo is going to Google that real quick. So I don't know. Should we watch a couple more minutes of this, or
That's fine.
like I said, I don't want to watch the whole thing. I don't want to wreck it. Hide comment.
People running around with equipment, first of all, that wasn't even made for ghost hunting. Paranormal has a way of repurposing everything to make it all of a sudden it's a ghost hunting tool.
And that's a good point there too. Like if whatever device you have has been altered to pick up ghosts, like it's crap. Like when we use stuff, I like a thermal imaging camera because it does what it was designed to do. An EMF reader that has a digital readout, it does pick up EMF and reads it. Now that to me doesn't say shit. That's not saying it's a ghost or anything like that. It means there's an EMF field around. I don't know who. I think somebody, we've talked about this before. Wasn't it Ghostbusters that kind of originated that EMF as a ghost
Mhm.
theory? So I think that's kind of where that came from because there ain't no science behind it. So and a
So
lot of
the-
the equipment.
Okay, so nobody really came up with the witching hour. It's just folklore. But Ed and Lorraine Warren swore that ghosts are most active between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m.
Okay.
So
I mean, Did they have a reason why? Did they say? There's got to be a genius reason behind this. Scientific studies have shown. Wrong answer.
Yeah, they're saying that they were wrong, but that they said that,
Yeah.
but the person that wrote that article said that's what they thought because, but yeah.
I'm trying to read the comments, but I cannot see them.
Ghostbusters did
Okay.
psychokinetic energy. EMF, I think, was as part of the science quote from it.
Part of bad science. Pulled from the God helmet stuff. The God helmet. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That
was
is the
bad.
biggest way to give yourself brain cancer, I think, that I've ever seen. And when that dude brought it out in that 28 days, or whatever that show was on Netflix, I laughed my friggin' ass off. Like, that was so funny.
That's what we're doing next week. We're doing Harry
Yeah.
Potter trivia.
I mean, I'm not going to get any right, but
We have a lot of Harry Potter
Yeah.
buffs going with us.
So let's go ahead. Let's again go watch. He speaks a lot of truth in this video. That's why I kind of wanted to talk about it tonight. Plus, we
Do we
don't.
want to change this?
Huh?
Do you
Yeah,
wanna-
go to stop sharing. I try and at least we've got to try and at least make at least half the show about paranormal stuff from now on. Because there's so
trying.
many times where it's like, man, I don't even know what to talk about. So let's talk about food. John Wolf does the best video. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. On the show 28 Days Haunted. And the funny thing is according to his grandson, Ed Warren's grandson, that was never a theory of theirs. That was all made up to make a TV show out of. Harry Potter has been Sarah doesn't like Harry Potter at all
It's just funny because,
she lives where they filmed
yeah.
the Hogwarts stuff. I think maybe more of the movies.
Well, we're just laughing because
but she hates it too.
for our December birthdays, we're going to
Mhm.
Harry Potter trivia. Because all the kids will be in town. They all like Harry Potter.
Which is at the
I remember when they were little, because we used to read the books to them. Like when the first Harry Potter book went out, Blake was dressed as Harry Potter, and who was, I can't remember who Jenna was dressed as. Aaron got to stay home with Busha because she was too little to go.
where'd you go?
It was at the main lobby. They had a Harry Potter.
Main library.
Yeah, what did I say? Lobby?
Yeah,
Library.
that's where I got confused.
And so we went. They had a big Harry Potter I
Okay.
think when the second book was coming out, and so we went to it. They dressed up. It was really cute.
That being said, I will say this: a lot of kids discovered a love for reading because of the Harry Potter books.
I read those books with my kids when they were littles. I mean, they loved it, and they all have each of them have their own set of the series. I mean, they just really.
And I enjoyed the movies. I thought they were all good. I mean, do the movies follow the books pretty much, or is there differences?
There's some
Okay,
differences.
because
But
like the Lord of the Rings was a lot different than movies from the book.
now and then, like Jenna, she likes to read series of books. Like she's done. She's read several that she likes to get them then too.
Reading just puts me to sleep. I mean, I do like to read, and I love to
I
buy
like
books.
to read,
I just
but
bonk.
with my ADHD and my I just can't. I can't. It takes me forever. I do better listening to stuff than I do reading stuff.
One of the podcasts that I watch and listen to at work, the guy made a great point. He was talking about, it was the guys from Bob Does Sports, that brilliantly dumb show that I told you about earlier. So he's not really an educated guy. Bob isn't. Like, they joke on him for being stupid all the time. And they're like, if you would listen to audiobooks as much as you listen to podcasts, you would be a freaking genius. Which I really feel like, why am I not listening to audiobooks and stuff like that when I'm at work and, educate myself? But instead, I listen to those jerk offs, rip on each other back and forth. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume off. So yeah, I mean, audiobooks I think are cool too. But I still like to turn the pages myself.
Yeah, I have a hard time. That's the problem because I can see how much I have to read yet, so I get discouraged. So I don't read books very often.
We don't need the headphones anymore. Oops.
Oh, see, I forgot.
Yeah. Joe is reading Steve's book from the Ghost Hunters book. I was actually shocked and surprised. The first half of his book should definitely. Okay.
Wait, you have a collection of books that we've gotten
Yeah.
at.
I gotta get caught up
that
on
you've
before I
not
buy a bunch
read.
of-
I'm like, there's so many books I this year. I can tell you this for Christmas, you did not get one book this year.
Yeah. I mean, I love to buy books.
Mhm.
I love to read the first 10 pages,
Mhm.
and then it's like,
I've gotten you
Something
some
else.
really cool books,
Uh-huh.
but you have not read them.
right. And some of them are actually kind of like toilet books, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
little short compilations.
yeah.
that
I
kind of
did
stuff.
get you some like that, but there's some that are really, really cool.
Steve's book, he says there's no proof or evidence of the paranormal. Yeah, and that's exactly what I say. Where did that comment go? In Steve's book, he said there's no proof or evidence of the paranormal. They captured some interesting things, and that's what I always say. That was interesting. I never say this is a ghost or this is for sure paranormal. That was interesting. He also talks about some of the things that we've talked about. Yep. I think Joe and I mean, we investigate very similarly. Have a lot of the same thoughts. He's a believer. I'm a believer. Yeah, we just, I think very similar on a lot of things.
My hands are so dry they itch.
James, all of his books are in digital form. See, that's if I'm gonna read, I can't read off a tablet.
See, now it's funny because the girls have readers and then they read books though too. So they do both.
Because maybe if you used your iPad or something like that, then you wouldn't see how much you have
Yeah,
to
well,
go.
that's why I said,
So,
like when I read, what was it? There's been a couple series I've read, but I've read them on my on a Kindle or on my iPad, and I don't see how thick they are, so I can just boom right through them. As long as they keep me interested, I can do pretty well.
one book that I read from cover to cover without stopping was the Amityville Horror. I read that from start to finish in one sitting. Like that was, I don't know, that just captured me. It's a good story. I mean, I think something happened there, but not to the extreme that they said.
Yeah.
And it's not the house. I think it had to do with the Lutz guy. But yeah. I wonder if Steve knows that community. Can't read that far. Wonder if Steve knows the community he had his house in, which could be in the late 70s, could be early 80s. A man out alive is open. Oh. What? You talking Steve what's his name? Steve Gonzalez? You wouldn't know. But I could have. I think that's his name, yeah. Because when you said Steve, I was thinking Steve Shipping, but I'm like, he wasn't with Ghost Hunters. Okay, so James, that's a good reason to keep them on your tablet or your reader, or digital form, I should say.
Gone slaves.
Gonzalez. Okay, yeah.
Gone slaves. Okay.
You were close.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I know. I know who he is. Yep, Steve G, as Stephanie said. Steph Cuervo Queen. Let's go ahead. You want to do our top 5?
Okay.
Get that out the way. I had a hard time with this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I don't.
because okay, so so we're not going to do cancel this week. Okay, so we're going to do top 5 Christmas cookies. But what constitutes a Christmas cookie versus what you can have? Because 2 of mine are like
A couple of mine might
a lot
be.
of people make those all year round.
Mine might be.
Okay.
We'll just go with it.
All right. So we're not doing canceling. You go ahead with your number 5 first.
Gingerbread.
See, I didn't think of that one. Damn. I'm done. Do you actually like to eat it though? Does anybody
Okay.
eat gingerbread cookies?
If I have a gingerbread, I like ginger snaps, but I
Yeah.
don't. But I don't like that. I will eat a ginger snap. But my favorite is a warm, soft gingerbread cookie, and I will tell you, Toledo Zoo is famous for their gingerbread cookies, and they only serve them at for when they do lights before Christmas. But gingerbread cookies, but they have to be a soft. They got a little crisp to them, but they're soft and they're good.
Which I will never ever go to again because they charge what, $30?
It's like $25 for one
ridiculous.
person to get in. It's crazy.
It's a taxpayer funded zoo. So we already pay for the fucking place with our taxes, and then they want to charge residents $30 a ticket to go in there and look at the lights.
And
It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
And if
but
you're a member, which you
damn.
can be a member of the zoo, and you get in one time to see the lights,
that's
and it's
because you're already paying for a membership, which you should
Yeah.
get to go there for whatever you want. I mean, I understand the concerts.
but but
So yeah, that's crazy to me. So
Yeah.
I'll never go there again. I just won't, unless I
Okay.
got free tickets. So my number 5 was, those peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kisses.
the
Okay,
balloons.
whatever they're called. That's my number 5. But is that people?
That's kind of like a specialty. A lot of
Okay.
people make those around the holidays.
I definitely see them on all Christmas cookie trays.
Yeah.
But I also see those throughout the year too sometimes. So
All right, my next one.
Yep.
Sugar cutout cookies.
okay. I mean that's a staple.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I meant to switch this one up, but I thought a good chocolate chip cookie you can't go wrong with. Not a Christmas cookie, but per se.
Yeah, but
But they're always
you get
around.
chocolate chip cookies all the time.
Yeah, but that's because they're a classic. That's
All right.
probably the best cookie overall on the planet.
My next one would be Russian tea cookies.
I knew that was gonna be in there somewhere.
One of my favorites.
My next one is the little flat one with the jelly on it,
Oh,
or some kind of compote.
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about.
I don't know what they're called.
Lindsbergs or something.
I have no idea. You could say what it is, and I wouldn't know. Tim Tams from Australia.
I've heard of Tim Tams.
I've heard of them too, but I
Yeah.
have no idea what
They
they are.
have them here, but I don't think they're exactly the same. My next one is molasses cookies.
I don't know that I've ever had one,
Molasses. Oh yeah, we've had them at my mom's house.
but I don't always hit the cookie tray.
No, that's true.
I'm not really a big dessert guy, believe it or not. Okay, my number 2. Have you ever had a rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are good. Or snow mounds, I think they're called.
Yeah, people call them different
Yeah.
things.
Actually, snow mounds are rum balls without the rum, right?
I-
Snow mounds don't have rum in them. They're like buttery powdered sugar type cookies.
My last one would be Hungarian cookies,
Okay.
which is kind of similar to what yours was with the flat with the jelly, except this is
Maybe that's probably what I mean.
this one is jelly, but then it looks like a square and a corner to a corner's been filled, and so you see the jelly on each side.
Mm.
So it's kind of similar, but it's a very flaky.
Is that what
flaky
you got
cookie.
at the one craft? thing that
Yes,
we got?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Which I didn't actually eat any of those.
I thought you had one.
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Did not. Did not.
We want to try maybe make them this year. We haven't made them in a long time.
All right, well, you guys have fun. I'm not.
I know.
like I said, I'm not really the dessert guy. I make the main dishes. And my number one is the sugar cutout cookie frosting.
Yeah.
Like you can, that's the only time. Well, no, people make Halloween versions, different holiday versions of it, but just different shapes and stuff. But the cutout cookies, we used to have such a good time as a kid making those and frosting them and all that stuff. And so, yeah, that's my number one. And there you have it, guys. There's our.
We only had like one that duplicated. That was sugar
Almost,
cookies.
yeah, almost two. Chocolate spiced shortbreads. That sounds good. At Christmas, topped with white chocolate drizzle. Up, you just lost Sarah. I can hear her leaving right now. And candied ginger and orange. I made the recipe myself. It's so good. It has 4 types of cocoa powder. Cool.
Huh.
Awesome. Yep. I respect people too that can do that. Can
Friday. That's
can
funny.
cook and bake without recipes.
Like
What'd you
I
say?
do.
Yeah. Yep. What'd Friday say?
He goes, he's learned to eat before the show starts.
Yeah. Oh, I picked out today when I got home. But I did eat lunch and I was feeling wonky. So I had 2 massive pieces of lasagna, a quarter of the pan.
Oh, somebody just had birthday cake. We're going to have that next week.
Mm-hmm. I like cake is.
He likes Costco
I do like
cake.
cake. Yeah.
Costco
we've
cake.
talked about this. Yep.
Loves Costco cake.
Yep.
Maybe that's what we should have for our birthday is Costco cake.
Maybe.
Because I was wondering if we could take to Toledo Spirits, if we could take our own cake in there. Since we are celebrating 3 birthdays. Maybe you need to message and see.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask Maddie.
Yeah.
See.
See if Maddie.
We shall see. I have a feeling they'd frown on that. Although maybe not.
Not
They're
because it's a
pretty good.
birthday
Yeah.
party. I mean, heck, if we get a Costco cake, if we get a whole sheet cake, that would probably fit.
If they sold cake,
everybody.
it would be different. But they
Yeah,
don't,
but
so.
if we got a whole, we could share with the whole place the Costco cake.
Oh, Creed is asking, what is a Costco cake?
Okay, Costco is like a warehouse that we have here, and so they sell.
It's like a
It's
member store.
a member store, but it's like a
store.
bulk where you buy everything in bulk. But they have a sheet cake, and it's got a cream cheese, and like the sheet cake is like $15, so it's not very expensive
Compared to like any other store that you'd go to. That's
But
that's
even
a
like their
$40
round
cake.
cakes that are like a 15-inch round cake, I mean, they're pretty decent too. Those are like $20. So getting a Costco cake is very reasonable.
And they're big.
And it's a sheet cake, so they're huge. So you get a Costco cake, but they have a vanilla version and a chocolate version. It's like a buttercream frosting, but in the middle, it is like
it's
a
not
cream.
overly sweet.
It's like a custardy cream filling, and it's like they have vanilla, and then chocolate has a chocolate one, and it's like almost like a mousse, kind of.
Isn't there some cream cheese in the white one?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's really good.
We actually mimicked one for
Mm-hmm.
that first year. Me and Jenna made the cake.
Mm-hmm.
We mimicked the Costco cake
Filling, and
recipe,
it was pretty
but turned
close
it into
to
a
it.
regular cake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, $1.50 for their hot dog. Their food is cheap as shit there.
Yeah, and the
They'll-
giant hot dog, you
their
get a
pizza,
drink
too.
and a hot dog for $1.50.
Yeah.
Jenna probably will not be eating hot dogs there for a long time.
2 pieces of pizza for they're what, $2.50 each?
Yeah, it's like
And
And they're
that's
huge.
like
it's like as big as your
a
head.
medium Marco's pizza. Like
Yeah.
they're massive. So greasy as fuck. But
Yeah.
taking out the Bailey's sweets. Oh, you talking about Bailey's Irish Cream? Well, somebody's got a birthday. Whose birthday? Happy birthday, Julie.
Oh, it's on Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Sunday. So, the closest Costco to me is 5. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to it for that.
Now, we have 2 Costco's pretty close to us, so
Tell them to mail you the cake, though. It's worth it. Just kidding.
it's really good. And
The grease makes the pizza good. Yeah, but sometimes it can be too greasy.
It makes-
I dab it with
I'm one of
grape
those
towel.
people that has to take my
I don't
paper
everywhere,
towel
but there I do.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Well, and it's funny because I don't eat a lot of pizza with red that has pizza like tomato sauce. So that's something that I don't eat a lot of. So when I eat, Costco has good muffins. Their bagels, they have Einstein bagels, so those are really good too.
What the hell's an Einstein bagel?
That's the brand name of them.
Oh.
Einstein
To
bagels.
make
Those
you
are good.
smart or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Some would say, well, no, bagels aren't that bad for you.
Mm-mm.
So.
Yeah, we get the muffins. Oh, the Danishes. Although I will say, I like Sam's Danishes Sam's Danishes and muffins are, I think, sometimes better than Costco's.
No, I couldn't. There again, I don't really. When you buy that stuff, I don't
No, I
ever
usually
eat it. I just
okay. This is something I miss with my mom because I used to take my
you have to
mom
just share.
We'd go to Sam's and we would split. Like we'd go and we'd decide that we want to try stuff and split it. So my sister and I don't do that as much.
Because she doesn't really eat dessert stuff much, does she?
No. But
And Rick doesn't either.
and well, but my mom would do it but my mom, I mean, yeah.
Because that's the thing too. When you go to Costco, you can't buy just like 2 muffins. You have to buy 17.
Yeah.
Like it's all in mass quantity.
Yeah, so that's something that I kind of do miss is going to Sam's or Costco with my mom. It ended up that we would go to Sam's all the time more than Costco because my mom liked a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I will say I kind of like Sam's more than I do Costco, but I like Costco for like some stuff. Like, well, obviously we have to get dog food and dog medication there because it's the cheapest. But
I will say this: I absolutely detest going into that place.
yeah,
I fucking hate going to Costco.
yeah.
Hate it.
And it's funny because I don't mind going to
Oh, I
Sam's
hate it.
because at Sam's I can check myself out. And
Well, you can at Costco too.
no,
but it's
like I
just,
can
God
scan and
damn,
go.
there's
So
so
I
many
don't even
people.
have to go through like a line or anything. I just scan everything in my cart and I pay and then I go. I don't even have to stop or anything. I just go.
And people that shop there don't know how to shop. Like,
But Costco always has lines.
go double wide with 2 carts and you're walking as slow as you can. And it's like, fuck you people, get out of my way.
Jeff, wasn't it you that made some smoked chocolate chip cookies months ago?
No,
No.
I've never. Would that
No.
be good though?
I don't know.
It
Yeah,
might
no,
be worth a try.
Um,
You could be on it. No, I was. That wasn't me, Ken. But
but
doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I mean, we go, even if we go when they first open, it's like a stampede getting in there.
AV Stevie. Every time I go that place, it's like you'd
terrible.
think it was Christmas time. Like you'd
But
think it was Black Friday.
Their
one that we go
parking
to.
lot, it doesn't matter. Like when
Yeah,
you
it's
get, it's like before they're like 20 minutes before they open, they already have probably 100 cars in the parking lot. It's crazy. But Sam's is not like that. It's so different. And that's why I said I mean, if they had the dog food we needed at Sam's and I probably could get booze medicine there, but Costco just happens to be closer. So that's why we go with that one. But
in the thing, because when I have to get her dog food there.
yeah.
So, and that is like.
But that's where we also get our medication.
That is the farthest from the entrance and exit. That is in the back corner, which it's on purpose, I think, because that's where they keep the water and the toilet paper and paper towels too. Which everybody that goes in there has those items in their cart. I'm not everybody, but like 9 out of 10 people have a case of water, if not more, toilet paper and paper towels. Like, because it is cheap and
but we usually try to get our toilet paper. Well, we usually get our detergent, our toilet paper, our paper towels, dog food, and dog prescriptions.
Right.
Usually. And I usually get my apple juice. And this is funny though too. I don't like the apple juice at Costco, but I will get my apple juice at Sam's because I get the little bottles of it because then that's something I can carry with me for sugar drops.
Cree, that would be me.
What?
Sometimes walk into a store and be like, nope, I'm out. Unless I have to get something. But
like you're going to be doing in 2 weeks?
What?
Christmas. Oh, that's
No,
part
I'll
of
be
our
doing
buy
that
and
before
sells.
that.
Yeah, we didn't do our buys and
Okay.
sells too.
Well, let's go ahead and get into that since we've been talking about food. Hang on, before we get into that, I'm going to smoke real quick.
What?
I'm going to take a break. Just leave me
Why?
alone
No,
because
you're doing really
don't
well.
tell me no.
Jeffrey.
Listen,
Jeffrey.
listen.
Jeff-
I told you I'm a nervous fucking wreck this week.
You don't need to be.
Yes, I
Oh
do.
my gosh.
I'm a nervous wreck. Oh shit. You might have to back up.
What do you want me to do? See,
Actually, no. Go forward.
geez, oh,
You just ran my toe over.
well, that's your own problem.
It's okay. Just move.
Yeah, we know someone that works at a Walmart, and they're like in management part, and they hate this time of year. Absolutely hate this time of year. Do it quickly.
I will.
Yeah, potty break for the rest of everybody.
I'm
But-
telling you, we need to do the Caddy Biddle timeout.
Well, you could do that, but you say you're going to do it, but then you don't. But I'm like, we'll come back to, because I don't like going to stores after so long when it gets this close to like holidays. This is something that I just can't tolerate being in the stores because it's crazy. And but Sam's seems to be okay. I'm going to Sam's tomorrow. I'm taking my brother because he's got to get something from there. So it should be interesting. Boo's sleeping in her chair. I don't know if you guys can see her now that I scooted over. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we like. Oh, the one thing at Sam's though, I noticed, like they have the prepared foods. Costco and Sam's have very similar stuff, but Sam's is a lot cheaper than Costco's, and they taste pretty much the same. That's something I always kind of laugh. That is a great time to go shopping. A lot of our stores here, we used to have like Myers and Kroger's that were open 24 hours, but now a lot of them are going to where they're not open 24 hours, but they're open till like 11 or 12, and then they open back up at 6. So that's something that we do. Yeah, it's always crazy around the holidays and the first of the month. Yeah, first of the month, that is always, you can tell always when it's first of the month. I avoid going to the grocery stores at that time too. Usually Jeff does a lot of the grocery shopping just because I cannot stand to be in crowds. And so he does a lot of that now because I just can't. I have siblings. But yeah, so he does that a lot of times. Yeah, see, that's what's happening. There was a lot of crime in a lot of them and a lot of theft overnight for Kroger stores. So that's why they've kind of changed that policy. And then we have where Myers, some of them are open. Some, I don't even know because we don't ever go that late, but most of them are closed overnight now. And Jeffrey's still taking his time. Miss Boo's up. You want to say hi? You want to turn? Oh. Say hellos. Kinda, maybe.
What?
About time you get back.
It's quick.
It took forever.
Miss Boo upset.
Nope, not doing that. Oh, hi.
I'll go forward. I'll just go behind.
I'm going forward.
Oh,
What?
I don't want to knock over. Did I? Nope. Okay. I don't want a Christmas bulb to break.
I don't think you're gonna break those. Those aren't glass.
All right.
All right. So
There's
now,
one more paranormal thing I do want to talk about tonight, though, before we go. But let's go ahead and do our buy and sell real quick. Do you want to start?
my cell is freaking holiday traffic.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, so where I work, I can come down the back. If I come the back way, it's going through like town or through like, it's like the Ohio, Michigan line going. That's where I'm going, which it takes me longer because I got a lot of lights and you get school traffic in it. So I don't like going that way. My other option is getting on the highway, But to get to the highway, if you go the one way, it gets backed up because everybody's trying to get on the highway.
Mhm.
So you cut down the other way. So you cut
Because
towards
there's no ons between a certain point and then this point.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's like
yeah.
several.
So I have
Onwards.
to go down a little bit, and I gotta go like where the mall area and or the main shopping like strip malls and that is, and you have to go through there and then turn to get onto the highway.
It's a very, very big commercial area. I mean,
What day was it?
there was an accident though.
Yeah, but we didn't know that.
Yeah.
So what was it? Friday?
Yeah, I think it was Friday.
Friday.
Which Friday traffic sucks.
So, yeah. Friday traffic sucks anyhow. But mind you, I'm not getting home. I'm not leaving work at the normal time. Like on Fridays, I'm not leaving at like 4:30 to come home. I left work
Selena.
at 3:30. I did not get through the traffic until almost 4:30. And I was going perfectly fine. And there's no way you can cut down a side street to avoid the area. But people were, the part that made me mad is like trying to get out of like the shopping malls. People weren't letting people out. But then so people would get nasty that were waiting and they'd zoom around and cut through and everything and almost cause more
Yeah,
accidents.
People drive like dicks around here.
It was so bad. I hate holiday shopping because any other time of the year, I don't have a problem doing that. Just at Christmas time, trying to get through that one strip, trying to get home is awful. But now until after Christmas, I probably will just suck it up and do the Ohio Michigan line. It takes me about 35 minutes to get home.
Yeah.
So
That's something too. So this brings up something. This wasn't my sell, but we'll do a honorable mention sell. Is the expectation that like we put so much fucking pressure on ourselves to buy stuff for people, and we really need to make that like not a normal thing. I mean, I do it. I stress out about Christmas all the time. Like, yeah, there's been years where like, okay, I got lots of money, and there's been times where it's like I don't have shit. And yeah, so like I don't know. I although we're all pretty good about it. Like no one is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's all they got for Christmas.
Yeah.
No, nobody in our family
everybody
like that.
knows. I mean, everybody knows if somebody's having a harder Christmas, they're not going to get as much.
And no one's going to complain
No.
about it. So I mean, we just
Although
I think too-
you have gotten spoiled a little.
this year.
No, but in the
Okay, I was
past.
going to say, don't do that again. 'Cause,
But
that
in the
one year
past,
was ridiculous.
he got spoiled a
It was
couple
crazy.
years because he got a lot because he's really never gotten Christmas presents. So he got Christmas presents.
Yeah,
So
we don't need to talk about that, but yeah.
no, but you got lots of Christmas
Yeah.
presents that year.
Yeah, that one year was ridiculous. It was over the top.
But you enjoyed every single one you got.
Yeah.
You got what that year? You got what, a camera? You got knives.
No, we didn't, but the camera wasn't Christmas time.
It wasn't at Christmas
No,
time.
Pots and pans and
Knife, really
good
cool
knife set.
knives.
Like, yeah, it was a little ridiculous.
You got other stuff though too.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
I
you
can't
got.
remember either, but
You got lots of cool
a lot of stuff that I use.
Mm-hmm. I missed.
That
It
was a
bounced
horrible
out.
shot.
No, it bounced out. It did. It bounced in and bounced out.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's my honorable mention sell. What I want to sell, and people, if you are doing this, please stop. And maybe you're not doing it, and Facebook just does it on its own, but this highlighted comment shit. Don't you get notices all the
add highlighted?
notifications?
Yes, because they want
God
everybody to
damn.
say yes, I do.
Stop doing that. Let's I'm selling the highlighted comment.
Oh God,
'Cause it-
yes.
It's crazy. I don't feel that I have anything that important to say that I need to add highlight comment so that everybody gets to know.
Or it's at everyone.
Yes, that one too. But the highlighted thing has changed it. Creed has no clue what I'm talking about.
So wait, on Facebook, you can put at everyone
Yes.
or at.
And then everybody gets a notification as if they're like tagged in.
Mhm.
Like it. I just. yeah,
It
let's-
takes
that's-
everybody.
Because I,
Yeah.
what the heck is a highlight comment? Yeah, you've never seen one?
Oh my gosh, I get them
Do you not go on
all the
Facebook?
time.
It'll say Cree Storm,
Here,
you were
let me see if
mentioned
I
in a
can
comment.
find one.
But it wasn't just you, it was everybody
because
that's
I
on
know
the friends
somebody
list.
specific that does. Oh, Danny's got night hours. I got to do that. Oh, sweet. Oh, sorry. Squirrel moment. Facebook. Delete that.
Thinking of canceling Christmas this year. It's too hot. There you go. Bristol is going to cancel Christmas. If you want to, go for it. We are going to do Beardo's No One Left Alone for Christmas again.
Yes.
We're going to be on at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So the list is on his, for sure, his Facebook page. I think it's on his YouTube channel as well in a post.
Let me go. Wait, let me go to my, because I know. Because he says.
Yeah, Michael, I get them all the time from just people that I don't know. I guess I wouldn't. Again, I don't feel that I've
Here's one.
ever had that important of something.
See,
to say
it goes. So you can see like how it says at highlight.
I can't see that.
No,
I doubt anybody else can.
I'm trying to. It's because of how the thing.
It's because of the ring light. No one's gonna see that.
But anyhow, that's how it kind of is. But it says at highlight, and it's they do that, or they say at everyone.
So, yeah,
Although I did see something in here.
That's my official cell. But like I said, I did want to talk about one more paranormal topic. What is one thing that people could do in their videos to make them entertaining that strays away from the norm? Like, and I'm talking about like investigation videos, because I feel that the bulk of the investigation videos are pretty much the same all the time. And maybe there isn't anything we can do. I don't know. Maybe I'll do mine naked. That would be scary. That would be a horror film, not an investigation video. I don't think people would watch that. So yeah, if y'all got any ideas, put them in the comments, or maybe, I don't know. All right, we'll see you, Tina girl.
You know
Why
what
are you
my
staring at me?
buy is?
What?
That you can shop online. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff I've been able, like last minute. Because I had somebody that wanted a pen order last minute, and if I would have had to go looking for those, it would have drove me nuts. And for the specialty beads I need, so I am just glad that.
Now, screaming's already part of a lot of paranormal videos. It doesn't need to happen. Hello,
That is
time
my
traveler.
buy.
Okay, so yeah, that's like I said. I'm voice chat sucks. By the Are you talking like AI narrated stuff, Chris, or are you talking voice messages? I like to do that. I'd rather do that than type. I feel like I can convey a lot more information that is more clear than if I type it. Why not do your investigation, then narrate it?
Making fun of yourself.
Yeah, I could probably do that. But if you're doing a serious one, although I haven't done too many of those recently.
Where's your lotion? Wait.
I don't have lotion up
Yes.
there.
Oh, bullshit.
No, I don't.
Your Naked Bee stuff.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I saw it in there.
Apparently, I have hand lotion up here that I wasn't aware of.
It smells good.
What's it smell like? I don't remember.
It's oranges and honey.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't used that shit forever. Why not do this? Okay. That's not a bad idea. Voice messages. I'm driving and I'm chatting. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah. The talk to text. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that can. Some people, it's clear they don't look before.
You
they
know
can
what's
send.
even worse? Is my Apple Watch. I'm at work. I have an Apple Watch. And my phone's not even close to me, but my Apple Watch is, obviously. And I'll be taking care of a patient. And no, it's not even taking care of patients. I'll be giving my provider report on their patient. And it will just start saying, sorry, I didn't understand that. I'm like, are you kidding me? I didn't even talk. I didn't even say Siri or anything. Or it picks up somebody else's voice.
A lot of times when I say,
Oh my gosh.
when I say seriously, the
I
S,
thought it
S
picked it
person
up.
pops up. I don't want to say her name because, and that's one thing I never use that ever. I never use that function.
Siri?
Never.
Oh, I thought she was going to pop. Oh,
Yeah,
see,
it
it
did on your
did.
phone.
It did on my phone, but not my
Yeah,
watch.
I never use that function.
I
just
don't know. What do I what
Never
do
had
I
a need
use
to.
it for?
I don't know.
All the time. I can't believe you don't know.
I probably will when you say it.
What am I always looking for?
Oh, your phone.
So why am I using Siri?
To find your phone.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, hey Siri, find my phone.
And half the time I end up having to call it anyway.
Not always.
The
If I'm
series
like,
doesn't-
yeah, I mean, if I'm close enough to it, it's not. I can hear it, but it's it's bad.
Yeah.
This is really good. I wish I should get you more of this, but I don't work at that hospital anymore.
I don't need it because I rub that stuff on your feet,
I know.
and then that's the lotion for my hands. Plus, I haven't done a lot of tile recently where I'm getting.
My hands are
Overly dry
well because
hands.
I use hand sanitizer and wash my hands a lot during the day, so my hands are messed up. My fingers
opinion
are
videos are the strong one.
dried.
Yeah, the next video I make, definitely going to be some things that I'm annoyed about. And like I said, I'll give you guys a sneak peek since you guys are here week after week, and I feel like you deserve a sneak peek. But Boo is going to be featured in it, and we're going to come up with a voice for Boo somehow. She's not going to do the whole thing, but she's definitely going to have some
her
things to
opinion.
say about some of these bigger channels and the bullshit that they do. So
Oh, sweet girl.
Boo's like, I am. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I haven't been super inspired to do creative things so much. Like I used to come up with characters all the time.
Hi.
But I'm pretty stoked about getting ready to film this.
If you take the boot, oh, you can't take the name down, can you?
What?
I said you can't take the name down because then you could see Ms. Boo. Her legal
Oh,
head.
yeah. I don't know. Do you have to have a label?
No, probably not.
I'm not going to try and figure it out right now, though.
Yeah, we said we are gonna have somebody do voiceover, but I think we're gonna do.
We'll try what's in my software. I'll try that. Honestly, Jeff, you have a lot of. I need to bring that up where I can actually see it. You have a lot of history with investigating both homes and locations. You also have a huge religion background. I honestly think, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. And what I can't stand is the fake religion. You know, the fake.
Yeah.
The fake clergy. I've seen enough of that and what they do to people, and it's. Biff was obviously the extreme case, but there's a lot of people out there running around doing it that look like they're legit, and they're not at all. For people to say that Biff was legit, it just baffles me. But he's got a couple people that think he's the real deal. I don't know how. Maybe they haven't seen the spitting water video. I haven't even checked on him in a while. I don't even know what he's doing.
I keep
anymore.
saying I'm
He's
going
gotta
to,
be out there
but
doing the same shit. But
I haven't because I got to remember my sign in for my account that I
your burner account.
yeah.
Don't worry. Probably a lot of people in here have those too.
Yeah.
But Biff is not legit. No, he's not. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sage Rat. Hate to break it to you. I just pulled back the curtain and we revealed the wizard. Yeah, we talked about that last week. Wicked 2 was a really good movie. I'm not going to spoil
That was
nothing,
good.
but I think I'm running out of shit to talk about. What are you
It's
doing?
finally hot.
Okay, so why are you putting it on my neck?
Cause I can't believe it's finally hot.
It's really hot.
I
actually.
know. Now that my hands finally warmed
Well, they
back
don't
up.
want it to burn out. Yeah, we'll do that, Chris. Chris, I don't think you're too far from me. Aren't you in Pennsylvania? we're not very far from Pennsylvania, but we might not be allowed to drive there. Well, we can as long as we stay off the turnpike. Because I refuse to pay there. What was that? $170 or something?
$200.
Fuck you. I'm not paying.
When they don't tell you how much it's going to
Yeah,
cost to be on
right.
those roads, and you don't even know when you're on a paid road, a toll
Right.
road.
They can lick my butt. I'm not paying it. If you told me before it and then I went on that road, that's different. But it's just like, nope, you're going to get a bill.
And you don't even know. Like, literally.
Oh, Chris is in Florida. Okay. Yeah, Florida's a little swampy for me. I hate humidity. In Florida, it's like that all the time. I mean, I know. People that live there love it. God bless them. That's too hot and humid for me. Too sticky. Okay, he agrees. So, what do you say we wrap it up?
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It's been almost 2 hours. We try and shoot for 2 hours, but I've run out of shit to talk about.
It's my bedtime.
Yep. So, I don't know. In the comments, if you guys have any ideas of topics to talk about on our live shows, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and we can, come. Like I said, I want to start really trying to get back to at least half the show talking about paranormal stuff. So, all right, we will catch you guys next week.
Wisdom's like, no, keep talking. Do you not realize I got to go to bed?
Yeah, my voice goes out too. Like I
Yeah.
get raspy. I don't know why, but all right, guys, we will see you next week.
Oh, wait.